Hello. All right. I want to follow up with you. Last week, we talked about the importance of hydration as part of our high five challenge. Our first one that we talked about was hydration. How are you doing? Are you starting your day with a drink of water? That's a habit I want you to get into, preferably a whole glass of water first thing in the morning. All right. The second thing I want to talk to you about is sleep. Sleep is such an important part of health. It's so underrated. It's the thing that people put off the most. And I know for me, as a busy mom of lots of kids, that's the time that I get stuff done. And I don't realize how important my sleep is for my health. So that's one thing I've really been working on. And I want you to work on it also. I want you to ask yourself, how am I doing with my healthy sleep? We're going to talk about a few reasons why sleep is important today. Of course, grab your life book. And in element 19, Dr. A talks all about the importance of sleep and teaches you why restful sleep is so important to your health, not just for weight loss, although sleep during weight loss phase is crucial. You will lose more weight if you're getting a good amount of sleep. There was actually a study among women that showed that sleep-deprived women had a 40% slower metabolism. It makes that big of a difference if you're getting your sleep. That's when your body's repairing. It's actually breaking down a lot of fat while you're sleeping. So make sure you're getting your skinny sleep, I call it. Now, in element 19, Dr. Anderson talks about how a third of our life was meant to be unconscious, sleeping. We were meant to be sleeping a third of our life. And to get restful sleep during that time is a game changer. Now, the other 2/3 of our life, we are working on becoming more conscious, to becoming more intentional and aware of our thoughts and our habits. So that's where the life book comes in handy, is helping us become more conscious during our waking hours. Now, he also talks about how those morning hours and nighttime hours are so critical into intentional time during our day, because those are the times that we have the most control over during the day. Once you leave for work or go about your day, other people have more control over what you have to get done during the day, but usually your morning time and nighttime time is the time that you can control that. I call it our bookends. So let's talk about our bookends really quick. How are you doing with your bookends? Now, in the morning, are you getting up right when your alarm goes off and not pushing snooze? That is crucial in restful sleep. Teaching your brain that when it's time to wake up, you just get out of bed. When it's time to go to sleep, you go to sleep. You don't sit on your phone or watch TV in your bed. You're training yourself that your bed is for sleep. So, are you getting up when your alarm goes off? Are you putting your alarm away from your bed so you actually have to get out of bed to turn it off? Even better, are you using an old-fashioned alarm? That's on my to-do list, is to get an old-fashioned alarm so that my phone is not even in my room to tempt me to scroll at night or in the morning. So that's a challenge for you too. Get the phone out of the room. Also, in the morning, are you intentional about getting things done that is important to you? Drinking some water, getting some movement, getting some sunlight. It helps your circadian rhythm to see the sunlight in the morning, even for a few minutes, to get outside or open the windows and see the sunlight. Are you spending some time on mindfulness or spiritual growth in the morning? It could just be even 1 minute a day. So starting your day with those bookends, having a schedule of what you do, even for a 5 or 10-minute routine every morning, can set yourself up for success the rest of the day. Now let's talk about nighttime routine. Do you have a bedtime? Bedtime is not just for babies. It is for us as adults too. It's so good to know a routine that we're going to be in every night. It just gets ourselves ready for bed. If you know what time you need to be in bed and you start planning ahead at least an hour before, maybe turning off electronics, turning down the lights, drinking some herbal tea, chamomile tea, maybe taking a hot bath, listening to some soft music. All of those things will help you get ready for rest. Staying away from blue lights for at least an hour before bed will help you get to sleep faster. And then I like to write down a to-do list, things I need to get done the next day so that I can have a clean slate. I don't have to worry about it as I'm laying in bed, all the things I need to do, and worry about forgetting to do them. If I have it written down and I know what I'm going to get done the next day, I can really be able to relax and get a better night's sleep. So those are a few tips of why sleep is so important for you. Of course, element 19 is going to go over so many more reasons and teach you how it's going to benefit you to make sleep a priority in your life. So here's my challenge for you. I want you to think about how much sleep you're getting. If you're not getting at least 7 to 8 hours of restful sleep, Make a goal to set a bedtime. Set a bedtime routine so that you can get into bed before your bedtime. So you can have about 10 to 30 minutes to fall asleep and get that good night's sleep that you need. All right, that's your challenge. Have a good week.